Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/WCSN312. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hey guys, this is Harry and Ralph from Super Fun Game Review Podcast Go.
We are a video game podcast that releases content every Sunday, alternating between full game reviews and general gaming conversation.
Our reviews include in-depth analysis on plot, audio, graphics, and gameplay. We throw in little-known facts on the game development. We provide uncomfortable sexual tension, harassment towards each other while being analytical about the game of the week, and endless, poorly executed impersonation.
Find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Super Fun Game Review Podcast Go, where sensitivity is a foreign concept.
They say humans are social animals that can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Chicago, thank you, and welcome to WCSN, the Windy City Sports Network. I'd like to take this moment to talk about our social media outlets and the platforms you can listen and find us on. You can follow us on Twitter at WCSN312. Like us on our Facebook at Windy City Sports Network or at WCSN312. We also recently just joined Instagram, and you can follow us there at WCSN312 as well. We post all our shows to listen to on our social media outlets. If you're driving to work, you're driving back home from work, working out, or just chilling at home, pop on your headphones. You can listen to us on many platforms. Number one is iTunes. Our goal is to become a top 100 podcast. We need your help. By going on iTunes, rate us by giving us 5 stars and subscribe. We're on Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, our original platform SoundCloud, Overcast, Castbox, Podbean, the podcast app, and most recently, Google Play. Search for Windy City Sports Network and you'll find us there. All platforms are free to you and available on iOS or Android phones, tablets, Apple TV, or any mobile devices or computers. We are beginning to do quick live pre-shows on our social media outlets, so make sure you follow or like us there. We will be live on Periscope, which is via our Twitter, and Facebook Live before every live broadcast. Lastly, you can watch us live. Interact with us via the chat rooms on our newly launched YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Windy City Sports Network, and subscribe to our channel. You can watch us live or watch any of our older podcasts there. We created our YouTube channel for you, our fans, to interact with us during our shows. Ask us any questions, and we will spew our opinions. We will be broadcasting CSCR, Chicago Sports Crunch Radio, every Friday at 7 p.m. live. And bi-weekly, every Wednesday at 7 p.m., Wrestle Talk Radio will be live. Only on our YouTube channel, so subscribe now. If you have any questions, you can use our social media outlets or email us at windycitysportsnetwork@gmail.com. Like I have said many times before on this show, this is a passion project. We don't make any money off of this, and we have expenses, equipment, distribution costs, etc. If you guys enjoy our show and would like to buy us a beer, you can, and it would be greatly appreciated. Go to our Patreon page, become our patron, and you can donate as much as you want. We will have rewards updated monthly in return. Just go to our Patreon page at Windy City Sports Network. Again, remember, we are WCSN, the Windy City Sports Network, built by the fans, for the fans. We would like to thank all our affiliates and sponsors for supporting WCSN, the Windy City Sports Network. Here's a quick message from one of our affiliates. Thinking of starting your own podcast? Don't know what software or distributor to use? It's real easy and simple with Podbean. Go to podbean.com/WCSN312. Podbean is the world's leading podcast publishing platform. Over 100,000 people worldwide choose Podbean to create their podcasts. Your all-in-one podcasting solution. With Podbean, you create professional podcasts in minutes without any programming knowledge. Best of all, everything is mobile ready right from the start. You get unlimited podcasting, comprehensive stats, custom branding, reliable media hosting. You can share almost everywhere and get huge audience engagement. The community in Podbean is over 172,000 podcasters, over 5.8 million episodes, and has 5.4 billion downloads. Plans go as low as $9 a month for unlimited audio and $29 a month for unlimited video and audio. If you go through our link, you get your first month free. Give them a try. Go to www.podbean.com/WCSN312. Welcome, Chicago, to CornerKick Radio. CornerKick is the show that talks soccer and brings the goals to you. We cover everything from MLS, EPL, Series A, Champions League, World Cup, and much, much more. We give you our opinions, predictions, and results of the sport the world calls football. We're on WCSN, the Windy City Sports Network, live in Studio One. This is CKR, CornerKick Radio. I haven't heard that in 4 years. 4 years.
It's been a while.
That's the last time we actually played that.
The
last time we were here, I think, was for the finals, the recap for the finals of the World Cup. We did 3 shows, so this is episode 4, CornerKick Radio. We weren't gone. Just so you guys know, too, CornerKick Radio is the most listened to podcast in the WCSN family. And how about Tom Chris's family not having air conditioner down there? Like, seriously? How can they not have air conditioner in the studio? On a 90-degree day, finally see her, and then Tom Chris still fucks it up somehow. This is crazy.
He's useless.
So Pistolaros is almost, his voice is almost gone.
High five, Marty.
Why high five?
Because we're the top rated show of all.
Oh, you are.
time.
Yeah. You actually beat Tom Chris's. Remember he was bragging about his episode?
Yeah. He's like, I don't know why. It's like, Tom, you're the only one that watches
I don't know why
it.
I'm the top viewed show, he
You
said.
know, he just watches it all the time.
Yeah.
He's weird.
He can't even have water for us or anything here. It's like,
I'm telling you, man. This.
Can I go to HR for this?
oh, you can't.
He's got this cheap Piggly Wiggly water.
No,
What-
be careful. He's got Monica. They're dating.
Oh.
So if you go to HR, then
This
Monica
is the
goes
water,
straight. Yeah.
Tom.
What is that? Like
Hey,
Target
you
brand?
gotta treat your highest guys better, man. I need ice cold water next time.
It's we should have had something
Some burr.
like some kind of sparkling water or something.
Yeah, my
Voss.
voice is gone.
Yeah, your voice is shot, dude.
You guys know that Fuji water?
Is the best.
Yeah, I don't know. Tom Chris wouldn't know.
Water is water. for me,
I
man.
forgot to also say another tidbit. That the Seinfeld episode that we just did.
Yeah.
That actually was it's a hit. We got over 100 views on YouTube, and it's actually getting traction on our whatchamacallit, on our podcast version. So you're a hit, Louie.
Yes.
Louie Pistolaros.
Yes.
You're always a hit, Louie. In my book.
Always a hit. Sad we couldn't get Tom Chris here though.
No, it's good. We don't need him.
Why, you don't like Tom Chris?
Oh my God. Look at all this crap he's got here. Like this desk is so cluttery.
I couldn't find Money Marty anything, but that's the.
I'm ready to start busting out the cola.
What language is this?
It's like Serbian, dude.
It's got to be Serbian. How is there Serbian on a soundboard?
How do you not recognize Serbian?
I recognize it. I don't remember it. I don't know. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going over. I'm just trying to get everything all set up for us here. We are going to be going over soccer today. So today is going to be a full
El Mundial
football game. We have obviously the Egyptian king Mo Salah playing tomorrow, and we've got the sad Chelsea fan here. Are they keeping Conte or what?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. It looks like they're gonna get the guy from Napoli.
And they're supposed to, dude. A lot of people are gonna rape them. There's like you're gonna lose like 4 players already.
Yeah. I mean,
so
they're gonna rebuild
talent
around this guy. That's what they're gonna do.
Who are they gonna build around?
No, like whatever the coach wants.
Well,
I hope so. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, it depends. I don't know if Conte is going to stay or not.
No,
so if Conte doesn't stay, then it's going to be. Believe me, I seen it at Liverpool when Rodgers was there.
Yeah.
And then now that Klopp took over, there were certain players like Sturridge that Klopp just did not like. So there are certain players that got pushed aside, and then he got his own guys, and there were certain youngsters he put forward and pushed like Trent Arnold and all those guys.
I think what they're doing is they're trying to find somebody, and if they can get that guy, then Conte's gone. If not, they're like, you know what, Conte, let's give you another year because he's got 1 more year left on his contract.
I don't know if I like Conte. He's
a good coach, but Premier League has changed mainly with Pep and Man City. It's a forward kind of thing now. Pass the ball forward. No more counterattack anymore. Like, look at Klopp too. He's not doing that anymore.
Well, no, he's doing it with the forwards. He's got the big 3.
No, I'm saying he's not playing the counterattack.
You can't. You got to score.
Yeah, and the game's changed. It's funny, and this got to go.
It's almost like Houston. Like we were talking about the NBA playoffs, the Houston Rockets, and now they're up 3-2.
They are up.
It's like, hey,
out,
yeah, but it's like everyone's like Houston's not going to. It's like, dude, Houston, the way they play ball is I'm going to score 180 points. You guys try to catch us. They play no defense.
Yeah.
Well, that's how Golden State plays too.
Well, I know, and they're winning,
and
that's what's happening right now in the Premier League, and the reason for that too. And Louie, actually, we had text conversations about this. I think a large part for that is because of the TV contract. So the TV contract that they have with NBC, it's people want to see.
Yes, they want to see goals. That's what it is.
And when you're broadcast in America, they want to see goals. So what are you going to do? You're going to tell teams we need strikers in the EPL.
Yeah,
and that's what's happening right now.
Hire attackers, basically.
Yeah, that's why their top priority right now is a striker.
Yeah,
they're trying to go get a striker that's going to sit there and score goals.
Yeah, Liverpool's got some things up their sleeve too with Fekir and all this. So
you guys have got that. Who's that kid that you guys got in January that's not going to start till summer?
Keita.
Yeah.
So we got Keita coming in, but we're going to lose Chan, and I really did like Emery Chan. He was a good youngster, but he's not going to be around. And then there's rumors of Fekir that might be.
I heard about that.
They're going to announce something after the Champions League for him coming. And if that's the case and he comes, one guy I'm really disappointed in, but I hope he comes through is Mane.
Well,
I thought he'd do a little bit better. I know Salah's taking the spotlight away. Firmino's doing really good.
But you know what Mane does? Here's what Mane does. He'll drag a player with him, and then all of a sudden Salah or Firmino's open, passes the ball.
Yeah, but Mane, he's below. If you watch, I know you don't watch Liverpool games. I watch Chelsea games, though. I watch all the EPL. Mane's blown a lot of shots, a lot. Like he could have had like 30 goals this year if he didn't miss those shots.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a little bit of a letdown, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully his maturity got better this year, and next year he gets better. But we need defense still. We still need a lot of defense. I think we need
center back,
two solid. Yeah, I mean, you got Van Dijk there, and then I'm not sold.
What a great signing.
Yeah, and everyone was talking crap about that.
Yeah, 70 million for a center back. Don't do it.
Not just that, but they were talking about how Lovren was actually saying this, how he's learned so much from him, from VVD. And he's like, I've learned so much from VVD right now He's like, it's nuts. So he's helping mature Lovren as well. So, and I like Lovren. He can be the Staples center back. We just need a right back and a left back now. Because
you got a young one, 19
Trent
years
Arnold.
old. What's his name? Yeah,
he's a good role player in there, and you need him, especially for the Champions League. But I think you need to get rid of Robertson. I'm not sold on, and I think you still need a stud in front of Arnold. I think Arnold's not your everyday back.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, he's young. He's young. So
we'll see what happens. Enough. Anyways, do you guys want to talk Champions League first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already talking Liverpool.
It's a quick talk.
So we have tomorrow. That's why we decided to do this today. So tomorrow we actually have Liverpool, Real Madrid. We're actually Chicago time, so that means that we will be seeing the game at 1 o'clock. No,
1:45.
1 o'clock is the pregame.
It's not
and it starts at 1:45, and it will be on Fox, I think, right? If I'm not wrong.
Fox Sports, yes.
for some reason.
No.
I thought it was 2:45.
It's going to be on 32 Fox.
Oh, yeah, regular Fox.
Yeah, so it's going to be on regular 32 Fox,
Yep.
and it's going to be 1 o'clock is the pregame, and then at 1:45, I think the game does start at 1:45.
Kickoff is at 1:45.
So it's going to be in Kiev. I don't know why they're playing in the Ukraine, though, and not Russia. Usually they'll play in the country that they're having either the World Cup or the Olympics. So a little bit weird there, but whatever. It is what it is, and they both have been training. I was actually watching some of their training live today, which has been pretty interesting. So Liverpool, Real Madrid. I guess what's your predictions right now? You want to start with money, Marty?
Yeah, so it's going to be a great game. Once again, we're talking about attacking teams, two attacking teams. I really think it's going to go down to experience, or somebody's going to make a huge mistake and then go down from there. I'm saying a 1-1 game all the way till the end, maybe 2-1, and then Madrid wins it with experience. Ramos comes through.
Oh, God. Okay, Louie's going on his Facebook Live now.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
You want my prediction?
Yeah, go.
Real Madrid is going to win the game.
Oh, really?
That's it.
Okay. Well, no, why and...
Well, if you want the why, I just got to go with, I mean, Marty, I don't want to steal your thunder, but you got it right on with the experience. You got chemistry. You got just the level of play when you see Real Madrid in terms of the teams they play against, right? I mean, they're in every major tournament. They got all the big stars. They got all the experience. Add up the World Cups those players have. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So if you go, obviously,
and the League Cups. Sorry.
Oh, they didn't win it this year.
Well, you're just adding experience in it. Yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a huge thing. For
but it's huge. It's everything. Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is that, yes, I agree. Real Madrid has a ton of experience, but you also have a team right now that Klopp has that is firing these guys up to an extent of, I think they may be a tad hungrier right now than Real Madrid. The question that we're going to see tomorrow is, are they talented enough to beat Real Madrid? That's the question. I think hunger-wise, I think Liverpool's got it. Klopp's got these guys hungry to win. And with what's been working out and the way he's using it to get these guys fired up about Real Madrid saying that you guys are not even on their radar and you're not even in their league and you can't, it's pissing them off a lot. So, really interesting note is Mo Salah is a very religious man. He broke Ramadan and he's actually eating because of the Champions League. So he's not fasting. He announced today. So he's going to be full-fledged and ready. But I think that I personally believe, I think it's going to go two ways.
Yeah.
I think
it's going to be a really good game.
I think you're either going to see a huge mistake by the Liverpool defense that blows the game.
Pressure.
Because we've seen that too many times with the defense of Liverpool. And it's specifically, it's usually Lovren that messes up.
Unfortunately,
so we'll see what happens, but Lovren is usually the one that does the huge mess up and lets a goal go or something. So I think if that happens, you're going to see Liverpool win the game. But I think if you see the front three start scoring goals fast, they may be able to rattle Real Madrid and sort of get them off their game.
Can I ask you a question?
So if they score, this is my call, if they score 2 in the first half and they can keep Real to 0 or 1, it's going to be a completely different game going in there. My personal call is it's going to be 2-2. It's going to go into penalty kicks, and then I think Real Madrid wins it on penalty.
You know what I think so? I think it's all up to Marcelo. Can he keep up with Salah?
Yeah, and the guy he's a cutter, man. That guy can.
Yeah, because he's already said it's going to be a hard one for me. I don't know if he's just trying to talk. I've never heard a player say that.
Marcelo's good too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good game. Like I said, if Real Madrid keeps it close, game over. If the front three are able to go out there and they can get through Ramos and Marcelo, I think you're going to see a completely different game. I think you're finally going to see your buddy Zidane see if he can actually coach and keep the team's composure while they're in this, and then see what happens with Ronaldo. Now, here's the other reason I think that's possible, though. We've seen Real Madrid this year choke a lot during the season.
Yes.
So I can see that happening. It's not
in Champions League.
Exactly.
No, not in Champions League, but they have choked in their league.
Oh, yeah.
And
here's the thing, too.
To the point where Ronaldo came out and started saying that he wants to leave.
Well, that's when he was saying in the beginning. He also said that Zidane's tactics were not working.
Hey, your headphones look like they're falling.
Mine?
No, look at Marty's headphones right there.
Oh,
Marty looks like he's like in 3D land.
Yeah, you got to straighten it out.
No, they're good.
Can I say one thing about Real as well? Here's the thing about league play. League play can get very complacent.
Oh, you've got one ear off.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Put them both on.
Yeah, me.
No,
Marty.
Yeah.
And they've done it how many times? How many times have they won leagues?
Real?
In La Liga, yeah. I mean,
well, I don't know about La Liga. I was looking yesterday. I know they're back. Real Madrid's back-to-back winners. They won the last 2 times. So if they do win this time, it's 3 in a row for them.
Okay, yeah. The Champions League has been their jam for, well, they won 2, right, in 2014. And
I couldn't even count, dude. Honestly, I think they have like 14 since the Champions League started in 1955.
Yeah.
And I think they got like 11 or 14 titles.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, and they've been fairly recent, right? I mean, they've been.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that being said, I think that their focus is not on La Liga as much as it is.
Ravishing Razor Ramon is on.
Who's that?
Marcelo and Salah are these types of salads. Sorry, I was ravishing one. I was on the Facebook chat. I just saw that you're on the YouTube right now. So, what's happening, Scotty? Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt you with the salad talk.
Yeah. So basically,
I mean, take it he doesn't watch soccer.
No.
Okay. That's all right. It's a good time to get into it. We got World Cup and Champions League. Yeah. Basically, it's don't let La Liga reflect Real Madrid's capabilities, because that's not who they are. They're up there. Trust me, they're going to play tomorrow.
All right. So here's my question. And this was as of this morning, I checked. Nacho is questionable.
Yes.
And
you said that. And so is
to the point where they said that they think he will not play tomorrow. Carvajal's questionable with the chance of him playing. So you got 2 of your top defensemen right now that may not play.
Isco's playing.
So who you got? Ramos, Marcelo. Who's going to be your other 2 defensemen? Or are you guys going 3 in the back?
I think they should go 3 and then end up playing both Asensio and Bale.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I agree with you there. I think you have to put more in the middle, and have those guys in the middle run either help defensively or shoot offensively. And I agree with Money Marty here. I think you have to go Bale and Asensio in there. The way I had it down here is I had Kroos, Modric, Bale, and Asensio.
Yeah.
And then striking, you obviously have Ronaldo in the front.
Well, they're going to control the midfield regardless, right? I mean, I think they can afford 4 in the back just for this case.
Well, the thing is, if they put 4 in the back, I think it's because they fear the front 3 of Liverpool.
Well, exactly. But you also got 2 specimens in Gareth Bale and Ronaldo, where you could just run a counterattack and you can distribute the ball either way. And you got 2 very, very dangerous men. It's
going to be interesting. I think if Zidane goes with 3, I think that's being very cocky of him. And I think that's going to piss these guys off even more.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be shocked if you see a 4-0 game.
I'd go with 4 in the back.
I definitely would go 4 because then that's put in at least some respect out there and telling these guys, hey, there's a little bit of respect out there for you guys, and we know you guys can score and stuff. So, all right. So you've got Real Madrid. You've got Real Madrid. I have sort of a scenario of it's going to really be up to the game. I want Liverpool to win. Do I think they can pull it off? Yes, I do think they can pull it off.
If they stick together, they can. And if that attacking team attacks in the beginning, yes.
If Mo Salah scores 2 goals and wins for Liverpool this game, where would you guys put Mo Salah after this game? When you're saying the Ballon d'Or right now, he already won the Golden Boot in the EPL. He beat Kane. And he broke the record for most goals in a season in the EPL. So if you sit here and then you say the Ballon d'Or, do you give it to Messi, Ronaldo, or do you actually can put Salah's name?
No, you got to put Salah in there. You have to put him in there. He's what he's done to Premier League. He's changed the game around too. He's done a really good job. And you got to put World Cup in there too.
You also got to put EPL in there too.
Well, he's already someone. I forgot who it was. Someone I think it was Coutinho in Barcelona, because he knows Salah. They asked him about Salah, and he said he's a very great player. He goes, the question is, he's going to be consistent.
Exactly.
So that is a key question for me too.
We'll find out next year about that.
Exactly. Is he going to have the same year next year? Is he going to have another year? I mean, then you can start saying, put him in there. So I don't know. This is sort of like boxing. If it's up against the 3 of these guys for the Ballon d'Or, do you give the edge to the guys who always win it, to 2 champs? And
I'll be honest with you, like the way they played all year long, all 3 of them, it's all going to come down to World Cup. You don't think so?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Salah's hands are tied.
Yeah,
in the World
he doesn't
Cup.
have a team, dude.
You know,
he'll be okay, but I don't. He doesn't have a team to make an impact.
I would say Ronaldo's hands are tied too. I mean, that's another team that's just not consistent.
Yeah, but Messi doesn't got a greatest team either. I mean, he's got a better team, I think.
Yeah, but if these guys take
Egypt,
their team further and play great, then that's where you're going to sit there and be like, all right,
yeah,
I got to
if
put
you
that
see
in
Egypt end up going into like the Elite 8, yeah.
Oh yeah,
then you're going to be like, God damn, this is a team that didn't even make it in the last 2 World Cups, and now all of a sudden you got a team.
And realistically, they could, because they got Saudi Arabia and
Uruguay. They are in a weak league. Yeah, they're in a very weak league.
Russia's not that great.
I don't think they're that good. They didn't make it last World Cup, Russia. And the only reason they made it this year, I think, was because they're the host country.
Yep.
So in a way, Russia really wouldn't even made it if they weren't the host.
Yeah, you're right.
So a lot of people have Russia saying they're going to do good. I don't think they're going to be that good.
No.
Well, here's the thing: they also compete against European teams.
Well, yeah,
that's why they never.
And a lot of their players that are playing there do play for Europe.
Is the Italian coach still coaching them?
I think he is. I was looking
Russia.
I was looking at their rosters the other day. I think it is.
Okay.
All right.
Then I gotta go for it.
Regardless, it's going to be a fun day. I'm going to be watching the game. I'm going to be glued on it.
Me too.
And I'll be rooting for Real or for Liverpool.
Real.
Sorry. There.
Real.
All right. So what else do we got? So, all right. You ready for the big one, World Cup?
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I got like my whole bracket made out and everything. This is like NCAA tournament for us. We love this stuff.
You did points and everything. You went all out.
Oh, did you know that if you go to hey, are you doing a FIFA book first?
No, what is that?
Money Marty?
Panini
book? You're not doing the Panini book with the stickers?
No.
Oh man, I'll show you mine after.
All right.
All right. Anyways, so you have if you go to, I think Panini website. Oh no, if you go to the UEFA website, they actually have a bracket just like they do in the NCAA. So you can fill out.
Oh, really?
So you can go on there, pick your 2 group winners, and then fill out your bracket. And if you win gear.
Oh.
So you can pick like soccer shirts and stuff. So and it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to give them a credit card. So Louie, free.
That's awesome.
It's like when you subscribe to us here. So you can subscribe to us here for free. But anyways, I
don't have to pay.
So you've got a total for people who don't know soccer, but for people who do know, because I think the people that are listening to this are going to be avid fans of this. So
except for Ramon,
you've got 8 group. You got 2, 4, 6, 8 groups, and they're alphabetical order. You go from A to H. So Group A, I'm going to say the teams, and then we're going to start with money on the left, and we're going to go from left to right. So you've got in Group A, Uruguay, Egypt, Russia, Saudi Arabia. I think give me in order your number 1 and 2. Who's going to win it and who's going to be second in Group A?
Perfect. So I got Egypt winning it.
Damn. Okay.
And Uruguay number 2.
Okay. So I have the same 2 teams, but I have it in reverse. I have Uruguay, Egypt. So I have it in. Why do you have them winning it? Just curious. Salah?
Yeah, Salah. You know what? The other team is all about Luis Suarez.
That's Luis Suarez calling. He's pissed off right now.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
He's like, I cannot believe this guy just said that.
You might end up biting Mohamed Salah.
Tom, Chris, pick up your phone.
Yeah, pick up the phone, Tom.
I'm calling HR.
Oh no, Monica's on his side. Don't even deal with it.
He's so dumb.
He's probably watching live right now too.
Dude, he's. I feel like he's staring at me.
What is he gonna do?
He's a creep. I don't know.
All right. Anyway, so what are your 2 teams?
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Uruguay finishing first.
Okay.
Because I'm
me
not
too.
Crazy.
Delusional.
Okay.
Oh come on!
I'm sorry. And then I got Russia at number 2.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think Egypt's going to beat Russia or take Russia?
No, I'll be honest. I like Russia, and I got kind of not a sympathy, but
and you calling me delusional?
Wait, hold on. I got a confidence in European teams. They got a very challenging qualification, right? And
they play more competitive teams.
Yes. So I think that a lot of them get negated by just not making it in.
Yeah, there is. And let's not forget, before we keep going in any further now, teams that did not make it. I wanted to make sure we spent
Why you got to bring that up?
So you've got teams like, obviously Greece didn't make it, but that's their own fault.
Italy?
Chile, yeah,
that's a team that was dominating South America.
They're South American champs.
Yeah, and they're sitting there. They didn't make it. That was surprising.
Almost beat Brazil.
The Netherlands, one of my favorite teams besides England,
they're out.
Yeah, out. Like it's like what's going on?
And let's not forget Italy.
Italy, who's a staple in the World Cup year after year, and that's that's your favorite team.
Yeah.
Yes, and
the U.S.
Yeah, the U.S.
Turkey,
bad for soccer. Well, Turkey doesn't really.
Wales, Scotland, Ireland. Ghana
is bad.
So
but the other ones,
I mean, you got teams
not that good.
Again, you got teams that made it this year. Like Iran made it. They usually never make it. Saudi Arabia never makes it.
Iran makes it.
It's a lot of, if you think about it, it's a lot of Islamic teams, a lot of Islamic Muslim countries that made it. Egypt, Iceland made it. Iceland made it the last World Cup too. They're
Denmark.
the ones that made it. Denmark usually always makes it. Panama made it. Senegal made it because of Mane. And then you got Tunisia. So you've got countries that are like, well, what? Yeah, like
Panama. It's like
how did so whatever. I mean,
Senegal.
But there's a lot of teams. Specifically, I think the 2 biggest misses are Netherlands, Italy, and then third is U.S. I think
Chile
for teams that didn't make
Chile
it.
up there.
But anyways, all right. So me and Marty got. I got Uruguay 1, Egypt 1. Marty's got Egypt 1, Uruguay 2, and Louie's got Uruguay 1, Russia 2. Right.
Yep.
All right, we'll keep moving on here. Group B, you've got Spain, Portugal, Morocco, and Iran. What's the IR in front of Iran? The Islamic Republic?
Yep.
Okay. All right, what do you got, Money?
For that, I have Spain number 1 and Portugal number 2.
All right, I ditto that. I have the same thing. I actually did records. I've got Spain with 9 points, Portugal with 6 points. I've got Spain 3-0-0, and I've got Portugal 2-1-0.
Oh, wow.
What do you got?
Spain beats Portugal in the first game, huh?
Yes.
I got Spain, Portugal in that order.
In that order. All right.
Yep.
So we're 100% on Group B. So if you guys are going to gamble, hey, by the way, gambling. What are your thoughts on gambling being legalized now?
Yeah.
I mean, people were doing it anyway, right? I mean,
but this time they make money.
Yeah, and there was a thing, like the first thing I thought when that first came out is, all right, we all have to have a meeting so we can come up with some kind of website and start making money and have our business about this. But it's a little bit different, I'm hearing now. And now that the leagues are going to the Supreme Court so they can get passed. So the way it's going to happen is you won't be mom and pop and you can't open up a gambling place anymore. So what they're going to do is every league is going to have their own gambling sites. So the NBA you're going to be able to go to NBA.com and gamble. NFL, you go to NFL.com and gamble. NHL, you go to NHL. EPL, whatever. You go to those leagues. Those leagues will give casinos and whoever opens up the rights for them to take bets at the facilities, but then it's like the lotto. You only get a percentage if a guy wins in your establishment. So the majority of the money is going to be going to the leagues. So don't get it wrong of why like they did this. It's for the leagues to make more money. It was bottom line. They needed more money. They wanted more money. It's not specifically they needed. They wanted more money. So they passed this and they're going through with that. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens, because I'm more concerned on, and we were talking about this earlier, about how we were talking about Flamini or Platini.
Yeah, Platini.
With his fixing of the 98 and the Greek Euro. Sports now, sports are on that borderline of being fixed, and people make fun of wrestling when in reality it's happening in front of our eyes, but people don't want to believe it because they always throw the conspiracy theory story out there. And it's just like, don't be dumb. Like people need to realize, and we've mentioned these facts before, Chicago, but we're going to go back to Chicago.
I know where you're going to go to.
Chicago Bulls Seattle final. There's no way that series should have went 6 games. They extended it so that the NBA could make more money, and the way they do it is they tell the referees. NBA does it all the time. People just don't want to hear it and listen to it.
Yep.
Cheating's happening with steroids in every sport.
Yep.
Don't be blind to the fact it's happening in every sport.
Oh, but they drug test.
Everyone does it. I don't care. Everyone does it.
What are they drug testing for, right?
And in a way, the games are fixed. And need be it if people are getting to the players and paying them off, or if the leagues are getting involved. And now we're going to allow gambling to happen in all the states. Everyone's like, well, if Vegas is doing it, you might have, and I agree with that. If Vegas is doing it, you might as well spread it across. But now you're going to start going into the whole thing, and I get in a fight with Jackman all the time. In my opinion, boxing has become the modern day wrestling. It's fixed. Back in the 50s and the 60s, did people know
Triple G?
What did in the 50s and 60s? Talk to your parents or your grandparents. Did people think wrestling was fake?
No.
Oh yeah,
they thought it was real.
They thought it was real.
Everyone was like, wrestling's real. Oh my God, look at this. They never thought it was fixed or it's fake. It's not until the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now it's like, all right, everyone knows it's scripted. And it's the same thing happened to boxing. Back when Tyson was boxing, it's real. And yeah, of course, it is real. They're punching you in the face. But at the end of the day, it's scripted. Yeah. They know who's going to win. And if they shock you, it's the people up top that made that shock. So I don't know. It's going to be really interesting with the leagues being in control of the gambling now of their own leagues. And you know what? People put money down on underdogs, and they don't want to lose all that money. So what are they going to do? Make that team lose so that they don't lose the money?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, sounded like you wanted to say something, Louie, or no?
No. I'm good. I'm okay.
All right. So where are we at now? Group C?
Yeah, Group C coming up.
All right. Hold on. Let's see the board. Is the World Cup the new king of the ring?
Royal Rumble.
Do you know what the king of the ring is, Lou?
Yeah.
Okay. Just check
the tournament.
All right.
Well, it was in '98 when Stone Cold won it and Bret Hart won it.
Group C, you've got France, Denmark, Peru, Australia. Money.
I got France and Denmark.
Perfect. I ditto that. I have the same thing.
France, Peru.
Wow, you got Peru. Actually, you know what? I thought about Peru for just a minute, but I had to give it to Denmark. They've got a pretty solid team, so I gave it to Denmark to go to. So,
yeah, the one thing that Peru has going against them is that their star talisman striker has actually been off of some BS. He's been blocked out of the World Cup because he took a drug that he wasn't supposed to, and he didn't know. It was weird.
We had a fan just mentioned, but to Marty, speaking of steroids, Marty is looking skinnier than ever. What's his diet plan?
You gotta eat some more Doma. Come on, Marty.
Yeah.
Damn, Doma sounds really good right now.
I know. I got some in the back, but after the show.
So, Group D. Argentina, Croatia, Nigeria, Iceland. This is all 4 solid teams. I wouldn't call it the group of death, but it's a really good group, I think, overall. Who do you got, Marty?
I got Argentina and Croatia.
Man, I copied you.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
All right, I have the same thing in that order, so I ditto money. I know he doesn't have Croatia.
Hold on. No,
he hates the Croats.
I want to talk to you guys about that.
Okay.
You know what? I went back and forth with this one. At first, I thought Nigeria was going to go through. Definitely Argentina, right? Number one. But my number two was floating. Iceland's had Croatia's number in the past.
Yeah.
And so has Nigeria. Plays very well against Balkan teams. However, I went against my tradition and I went Balkan. I'm going to say Croatia.
You're going Croats.
Go Croats.
I actually almost had Nigeria over
Hrvatska.
Croatia. I almost had that going. So I just don't think the Nigerian talent that's there right now. And they do have some good talent. A lot of it is playing in England right now. I just didn't think that they had enough to beat
another good young team.
Yeah. All right. Group E, you have Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, and Costa Rica.
I got Brazil and Costa Rica.
Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Wow.
They did well last time. They got into the final eight.
Yeah. All right. Because they're also another one of my favorite teams. Brazil and Switzerland. So I have the Swiss coming in second.
I had Swiss and Costa Rica going back and forth.
Here's a little side note for you. Do you know there's a lot of Albanians that play for Switzerland?
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
There's like 4 Albanian players. And the reason is because a lot of Albanians left and went to Switzerland. And
everybody from Europe, pretty much.
Just like there's a lot of Greeks that live in Germany and stuff and whatever. But it's, they have, what's his name? Shaqiri?
Oh, yeah.
He's Albanian.
Dakri.
There's a bunch of them. Haka is Albanian, and then that kid. No, he plays I think for Belgium now, but he's from Switzerland. He was from Manchester United. Janzu.
Oh yeah. What happened to him?
He's in Belgium. He plays in Germany somewhere now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They sold him or loaned him?
No, I think he's on loan. He's been on loan for like 2 years.
Yeah, he was like 19 years old when they signed him.
Yeah, I remember they were saying he's the next Messi, and then that fell apart. All right. Anyways, who do you got in Group E?
Yeah, this one was another tough one for me. And Costa Rica obviously is a safe bet, and Switzerland's a very safe bet. Obviously, Brazil's going through, and I went with my heart on this one. Go Serbia.
So you're going Brazil, Serbia.
Yep.
Okay. I can see the Serbs doing it too. I just think they have temper problems.
Yeah.
So that ain't gonna work
just
out.
As long as nobody flies some
like the
weird
Greeks when they're yelling at each other.
Some weird like plastic.
Your favorite player, Karaguni, who just sit there and yell the whole game at the referee instead of
playing.
It works. Would just complain all game.
His
team's over here running back and forth trying to win the game, yelling at the guy like, dude, stop. Let's start playing. This guy's still yelling at the ref.
Next time you guys are on the pitch, try dive. It works.
Group F, Germany, Mexico, Sweden without Ibra, and then the Korean Republic.
I got Germany, Mexico.
Man, this guy copied me. I ditto, same thing. I almost picked Sweden, but without Ibra, I just don't think Sweden has the talent to do it. So,
by the way, why?
And
why
Mexico,
did they put him on?
And Mexico, in my opinion, is not that
difficult.
good. I think he's cocky too, and they just don't want the publicity. I think a lot of people look what he's doing now. He's going around town, and you know what he's advertising, right?
No,
where he's going around saying, "Oh, I'm going to be at the World Cup," and everyone's like,
"Oh yeah."
Who are you going to go with? They're like, "You're not on a team." They're like, "I'll be there." You know what he's doing?
And one of the guys like, "You want to buy a ticket and join and watch the game?"
No, do you know what he's doing?
No, I'll be there.
He's going to be there, and he's going to be on all the commercials. He's advertising for Visa. They're paying him money, so he's going around and he's going to have commercials everywhere about Visa. So he's going to be like, "Oh, I'm Ibra. I'm in the World Cup." Yeah, he's like Visa. They're like, Zlatan only pays with Visa. And it's all going to be like that. The guy's not dumb, but
it is a very dangerous.
Did you see him? Hey, did you see him last week slap that American kid in MLS?
No.
Oh yeah, and he fell and he falls with them too.
So the kid, I don't even think I looked at it like 50 million times. It looked like the kid was walking backwards into Ibra, and the kid stepped on his shoe, on his toe, but I don't think he even touched it.
No.
So once he came close, Ibra slaps him in the back of the head. The kid falls down, like, oh, and then all of a sudden he falls down too, like, oh, my toe. They gave him a red card and kicked him out. It's like, oh, that's classic, dude.
I don't watch MLS. I wouldn't know.
I don't either. I just
Yeah,
saw it on my
Ibrahimovic.
Video
Facebook.
too. I don't watch it either.
I will start for Ibrahimovic.
That was pretty funny.
Oh
though.
my god.
But in any case, Mexico is not that great either. So don't think that. I think that they could be a lot better team, but
I wouldn't say that.
in recent years they haven't done that great. So
They don't do that great because they get screwed over.
I don't know if they get.
You
Oh,
think
come
they
on.
get screwed
Yeah.
over? They choke.
Oh wait, the
Hey,
2010
you know what I do
Argentina
love?
goal by Tevez was a goal.
You know what I do love when the Mexican fans when the goalie kicks. You know what they do?
Oh,
Nah.
yeah. What?
No, they go the mas putos.
What?
They go mas when he kicks it. They go puto.
That sounds very familiar.
No, that's why they were saying that during what's the World Cup of not the World Cup, but the Euro Cup for South America.
CONCACAF?
Yeah, the
CONCACAF,
Confa
yeah.
Cup. So Fox was telling them, like, you guys got to get these fans to stop saying it. So what they were trying to do is they were trying to like noise edit it out when they were doing it. But every time the opposing that was playing other than the team opposite of Mexico, every time the opposing goalie was doing it, the fans were shouting.
I think it's funny. I
It
love
is. I was cracking up. I was like, it doesn't bother me. My daughter doesn't know Spanish. You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever. But I was just like, oh, that is funny, man. I was laughing my ass off on that.
How are you gonna tell a whole bunch of fans to shut up and not
Yeah,
do
man.
that?
Let
But if
them have
there's
fun.
Mexican fans that go, I would love to hear that in Russia when they're doing it. That's hilarious. Anyways, okay, we didn't go over yours.
Yes. Don't count Korea out, but I still got Brazil, Mexico.
All right, yeah. No, Korea is a solid team there
They're a
too.
formidable team.
All right, Group G: Belgium, England, Panama, Tunisia.
I have Belgium #1, England #2.
Yeah, and I actually went back 3 times to redo this group. I had England at 1 at first. After looking at the rosters and I was just like digging into them, I had to go Belgium. So I did go Belgium 1, England 2.
It's funny because I did the opposite.
You went
England?
England.
England 1, Belgium 2.
I just don't think the strikers in England are depth, man. You only have Kane. That's it. Like you've got Vardy, who's old. You've got Sturridge washed up.
Mhm.
You got Sterling. He's maybe the only other good one there. I mean, you got really no good strikers.
I
in
really
England.
think if you remove Dele Alli from it, I was like, England's not that good.
Here's the thing, though.
But Dele Alli makes it better.
Let
Yeah.
me say this. Belgium has talent. They have
A
more
lot.
talent than England.
A lot.
Bottom line. However, chemistry-wise, experience-wise,
De
you
Bruyne's on
can't say
fire, man.
He does, but they play as individuals. And invariably on those teams, remember, like we talked about, the team overcomes the individual. And that's what I'm afraid is going to happen to Belgium.
Who's the
with England.
striker now?
For who? Belgium?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's not Lukaku.
they're loaded.
They
You've
got,
Benteke and your boy, Batshuayi.
what's his name too?
Okay, I would say they
Batshuayi.
probably would start Batshuayi.
Yeah, they're going to do Batshuayi. But then you've got that Turkish guy, too, that's playing for them.
Who?
Nangolan.
No,
they got
Really?
Yeah, he's on Belgium. He's the midfielder.
No, he's gone. They didn't
No.
put him on the team.
He's on there.
The guy from Roma.
Yes,
He's not on
there.
the team anymore.
As of this morning, he was there.
What?
He's playing for Belgium.
I heard he made a big deal out of it
No,
too.
you got De Bruyne too. You got Chadli. I mean,
you got Fellaini.
I would look that up.
Fellaini's old. Man, you're like coming up with these MLS
Yeah, stop.
names. You're like Wild Bill
They
coming
got
up with these guys.
experience.
Hey, you know
dude.
Wayne Rooney's coming to the MLS, guys.
He's not.
That's-
Wayne Rooney's not in the World
Guys,
Cup.
that's another forward that's going to be really, really good. You got Hazard, De Bruyne on one side, so it's going to be
I'm
really good
telling
one.
you.
What's the attacker's name with the M?
Where for Belgium?
Yeah, man, I can't remember his name to save my life right now.
I got you.
I just don't care for Belgium.
Where's Tom Chris when you need him to have him
He's
look,
not gonna know.
look
dude.
up in the internet?
Do
No,
me
he can
some
look at the
research,
internet.
He'll
bro.
probably say Henry VIII or something. He's the worst.
Alexi Lalas.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. So you said Belgium. You're saying England, Belgium.
Belgium.
Okay. Group H. Colombia.
Lukaku, man.
Yeah. Big guy.
Yeah, but
too.
have you seen what he's been doing in Manu?
Yeah,
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah. He's a big guy though. He's a big kid.
Yeah.
He'll make a splash in the world.
So all right, you got Colombia, Senegal, Poland, Louie's other favorite team, and Japan. Who do you got money?
I got Colombia and Poland.
Ooh, okay.
Well, hey,
finally.
Poland last time was pretty good.
I got Colombia and Senegal. I've got Mane
What?
coming through.
Are you out of your mind?
Senegal is my sleeper team. If you
Dude.
guys look at their overall roster, there's guys on Senegal that literally their entire roster plays for England right now. So you've got Wagyu on defense, who's actually playing for Watford right now. You've got Mane, you got Doyne, and then you got Niang. I mean, they're going to be a sleeper team right now. So that's Senegal I got going through.
They're not beating Poland and Colombia.
Yes, they are. Who does Poland have?
Blaszczykowski. They got Lewandowski. They've got.
Wait, Lewandowski's not 45 yet?
No, he's 30.
Come on, dude.
He's
the
30.
The
guy's 30 years old. He's
done.
fine.
It's done.
At 30? How's he done at
done.
30? That doesn't make any sense.
He ain't going to score anything.
He'll score. Against Senegal, he'll score 3.
Right, you carry the Polish flag on your car around the city of Chicago.
Anyway, Colombia's finishing first. Colombia, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right? And
yes,
that's not,
I have Colombia.
Yeah. And then Poland's number 2.
Okay. That's awesome job. I said Poland's number 2. All right. Anyways, so then you're going into the knockout stages. So this is where it gets interesting. So you have in the first game is going to be the winner of Group A going against the second place of Group B, which ends up becoming, at least in my book, was Uruguay, Portugal.
Yeah.
Who did you have?
I got Egypt and Portugal.
Ooh, you have it a little bit different there. All right, you had Uruguay. You had Uruguay, Portugal.
Yes.
All right. So who did you have beating between Egypt and Portugal?
Egypt's gonna win it all, man.
No. Don't tell me you had it shocked.
Portugal versus beats Egypt.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you want to change it right now?
I have.
Bro, when Egypt wins, you know what? We're gonna make a bet on this.
Okay, hold on.
Egypt wins.
It gives you more reason to root for Salah tomorrow. I got Portugal beating Uruguay, and then who do you got?
I got Uruguay beating Portugal.
Wow, you think Luis Suarez is going to pull it off?
Yeah, man.
Wow, okay.
He's going to cheat. It's not about Luis Suarez. They got Godin. They got Cavani. They got Muslera, who's an amazing goalie. I mean, they just got.
But they had him last World Cup. What happened? They were younger.
They did well. They lost to what? Well, they cheated too, but they beat Brazil. They lost to Brazil. Was that right?
I don't remember.
They lost to Brazil in one of the 2.
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
So we got Portugal. He's got
Uruguay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second game in that front top bracket, you've got the winner of Group C playing the second place of D. Mine is France, Croatia. Who did you have, Marty?
France, Croatia, and then France over Croatia.
All right. And then who did you have? Same thing, France, Croatia?
Yeah.
And who do you got?
France is going to beat Croatia.
Okay. I got the same exact thing, France going. So the only thing different right now that you have
is Uruguay.
Let me write this in here. Just like we did the NBA playoffs when you said the Spurs were going all the way.
Hold on. Portugal does not have a
again.
Team. They don't have a team. Other than Ronaldo, what do they have? Nani, who's like 45. You want to talk about old men?
Did you watch a EuroLeague?
All right, ready? Brazil.
They got lucky.
So the winner of E with second place of F ends up being Brazil, Mexico for me. Who is it for you?
Same.
Money?
I got Brazil, Mexico, Brazil over Mexico.
Okay, who do you got? Don't Mexico? Damn, Louie. You're going Mexico over Brazil?
No, I never said that.
Okay.
I said Brazil over Mexico. Why are you putting words into my mouth?
Okay, I've got Brazil over Mexico as well, too. Then you got the winner of G over second place of H. I've got Belgium, Senegal. Who do you have, Money?
I got Belgium and Poland.
Okay, and then who do you got?
I got England, Poland.
Okay, and then who do you have winning?
Senegal. No, I got England.
You've got England. Who do you got?
Yes, I got England edging Poland.
I got Belgium over Poland.
All right, I've got Belgium beating Senegal. So then I've got Belgium advancing. We both have Belgium advancing, and then Louie has. Who did you have, Lou, again? You said?
I got England going through past Poland.
England. Okay. Now, bottom bracket. Ravishing one. Why aren't you talking about the U.S.? This is an unpatriotic podcast.
Who said that?
I'm reporting you guys to Trump.
I mean, the U.S. didn't make the World Cup, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I wish they did.
Didn't make it.
I wish they did.
I would have loved to see Pulisic in it.
All right.
I would love to see them play Senegal.
So number one in Group B versus the second of A is mine is Spain and Egypt. Whose is yours?
What group are you playing on?
It's the winner of B versus second place of A.
I got Spain versus Uruguay and Spain over Uruguay.
Okay, and then who do you got?
Spain, Russia.
And then you got who going through?
I got Spain going through.
I got Spain going through too. All right, so we all have Spain going through there. Second one in the bottom bracket, you've got number one. They didn't make it. Oh no, we suck again. All right, we've got the winner of D versus the second place of C. I have Argentina, Denmark. Who do you got?
I got Argentina, Denmark too. Argentina over Denmark.
All right, and then who you got?
I got Argentina, Peru, and I think it's going to be another Argentinian screw job over Peru. Repeat
right.
of 78.
So I have Argentina, but I put a double star next to this one because I actually think that Denmark can pull the upset off.
That's not surprising.
So I would not be surprised if Denmark did beat Argentina. That would literally drop Messi like he can't win a World Cup. Like they always say, and he said it himself before, like, you can't say I'm the greatest player in the world until I start winning World Cups. He's like, Maradona did it, Pele did it. And he's like, I think someone was comparing him to Pele and Maradona. And he's like, you can't compare me to those guys until I start winning World Cups. Well, he doesn't do coke either, though. So
we want to get loaded and have a good time.
Get loaded and play. That's why he was winning so many. Not Pele. That's Maradona. All right. Third game. Winner of Group F versus the second place of E. Mine's Germany, Switzerland. Who do you got?
I had Germany versus Costa Rica.
Okay, and then who do you have? Costa Rica?
Germany.
Right,
Senegal takes it all.
Right.
No Egypt.
Don't hate on
I've
Senegal.
got Germany beating Switzerland, and then who do you got in that game?
I got Germany, Serbia.
And who do you got?
I got Germany.
Okay. The last game in that bracket is the winner of H versus the second place of G. Mine is Colombia, England.
Same here. I got England over Colombia.
I got England over Colombia.
I got Colombia, Belgium, and I took Colombia.
Over Belgium.
Yes.
All right. And then, so we've got Lou, another one. Lou's the one who always messes up the brackets. Like every time.
I'm telling you, watch
Belgium.
out.
All right. We got England there. So me and Marty are like identical here. All right, so now we're going back to the top of bracket. Louie has Uruguay, France, and me and Marty have Portugal, France. So who do you got, money?
I got France over Portugal.
I have France over Portugal as well, too.
I got France over Uruguay.
Okay, so we all
hopefully Suarez won't kill somebody.
All right, so we
all bite them.
So we all have France going through. That's a good thing. Okay.
Second
game in that bracket. Me and Marty have Brazil, Belgium.
Yeah, same thing.
All right, and then Louis has Brazil, England.
Yes.
All right, so who do you got in that one, Marty?
Brazil.
I got Brazil as well too.
I got Brazil as well.
All right, so wow, okay, so our final four, two of them are the same. France, Brazil. This is good. All right, great minds think alike here. First game in the bottom bracket, you've got Spain versus Argentina. Oh my God, he just broke something. I thought Tom Chris was supposed to do that.
Skills.
All right. Okay. So what? Who do you got?
Spain over Argentina.
Spain over Argentina. Okay. Interesting.
Goodbye, Messi.
Who do you have? Pistolaros.
Bang bang. I got Spain over Argentina, baby.
You got Spain over Argentina.
Yes.
All right. I have Argentina. No, I'm just kidding.
You would say something.
That challenge is just too deep.
I got Spain beating Argentina there, but that's going to be a hell of a game.
It's going to be fun to watch, entertaining.
The other game I also had that was going to be a hell of a game in the top bracket for me was Brazil, Belgium.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great
That's going to be a really good game.
That's going to be a good game. Spain, Argentina is going to be
Portugal, France is going to be a good game.
So we've got Spain going and advancing. The second game, me and Money had Germany, England. Who do you got?
Germany, Colombia.
I have Germany, England over Germany.
You're nuts.
You have England beating Germany?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you hold on? Can you explain that one? Can you rationalize what's going through your mind?
I told you I'm going to have an upset. I needed to make an upset. That was my upset.
So you basically needed to
Kane?
So
I'm thinking Kane and Dele Alli is going to come through for that.
Wow.
So Marty, your logic there is I need to fill an upset.
No, it's gonna be,
and I'm going to replace the world champions with a bunch of stragleg England players.
Iraq and Nova Scotia.
Leave Nova Scotia alone.
All right, I have Germany beating England, and then who do you got? You have Germany, Belgium.
No, I have Germany, Colombia, and I have Germany beating Colombia.
It was Colombia, not Belgium.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to take Belgium over Colombia. Belgium is so inconsistent.
All right, so then you got Germany on that. So me and Louis actually finally think alike here in Germany. And then Money has England. That's a shocker. All right, on the top to go to the finals, the only team that can upset Germany is Brazil. France. I thought he.
I beg to differ.
Oh, that's Scotty. Interesting. I didn't even know you watched soccer, Scotty.
What did he say?
Scotty has thrown his towel into the pitch.
The only team that can upset Germany is Brazil. All right, top bracket: France, Brazil. This one was hard.
You got France in Brazil.
Yeah, you do too.
No, he's got Egypt in there.
No, you have Marty. All three of us have France or Brazil in the final of the top bracket.
Marty, you sure you didn't put I don't know, Mexico up there somewhere?
So France and Brazil.
I got Brazil winning it.
Wow.
I mean, that's not that
okay.
earth-shattering. It's possible.
All right.
And no defense on that France team.
All right. What about? I'll agree with that. Who do you got? Pistolaros?
Here's the thing: European teams at that level, France, Germany, Netherlands, play very well against those South American teams in recent years. The Dutch beat Brazil in 2010 when I really wanted Brazil to win. I'm going to follow that tradition. France over Brazil.
All right. I say France over Brazil too. So Ravishing says, Scott, I challenge you to a loser leaves this chat room match. All right. So me and Louie got France on the bottom bracket. I've got Spain. Me and Louie have Spain and Germany. Who do you got, Louie?
To win it?
In that final game, Spain, Germany.
Spain.
Okay.
I mean, come on. That's my team.
All right. And then I have Germany going. And then you've got Spain, England, Marty. Who do you got?
Spain.
Oh, okay. So 2. So you couldn't think England to take that.
No, not that good, man. Spain is too. Their B team's better than England.
So in the finals, I have Germany and France. Money Marty has Brazil, Spain, and then Pistolaros has France, Spain.
Yes.
So that's actually pretty good. We got 3 different ones. So I've got France and Germany, and Pistolaros has Spain and France.
Yes.
And then Marty has Brazil, Spain. Brazil, Spain sounds more logical. If you look at the winners of the World Cup, it's usually interlinks. It goes South America, Europe, South America, Europe, South America, Europe. It interchanges every year that way.
No.
Yeah.
The past 3 World Cups have been Europeans.
No, and the recent ones are the ones where it broke.
Yeah.
But if you go up to the last 3, they alternated.
Yes.
It was South America, Europe. So then the last 3, it changed.
Yeah.
But, all right. Mine's France, Germany. I call Germany. So I have Germany winning it. Money Marty, Brazil, Spain.
Brazil.
Wait.
Brazil is back.
1 second. I'll be back.
All right.
Where are you going?
He's probably got to go to the bathroom. Brazil. Brazil.
Did you miss me?
Wait, you said Brazil?
Yeah.
All right.
Brazil.
Brazil. All right. And then Louie, Pistoleros.
And the Wineries.
Spain, France.
Ta-ta-da-da. Look at my jersey. Isn't it nice?
No, that's ugly looking. Are they actually going to wear that?
Ooh.
Are they going to wear that actually?
Yes, this is the white jersey.
All right. So you got Spain.
Spain, baby. All the way.
So that's good. We got 3 different ones. I got Germany. Louie's got Spain. Money Marty's got Brazil. The World Cup starts on the 14th of June. The first game is Saudi Arabia versus Russia.
Yes, June 14th.
And then there's 4 games a day on, I think.
Yeah, and then some of the games are 5. It starts 5 a.m. in the morning, but
all right, so these are all going to be morning games. That's the other question I was going to have.
Yeah. There's
so this is like the EPL.
Yeah, it's going to be 5, 7, 9, 12.
Oh, this guy should be a comedian. Lane Tech men's varsity soccer team plans.
Go Mather.
Mather High School team tonight. Who you all got?
Mather's got it. 3-1.
So these are all going to be morning EPL games.
Yep, exactly.
So it's going to be very that's American time. It's not going to be highly watched then as much.
I think when they get down to 2 or 3, then that's when they're going to be playing the evening later on.
No, I remember the other World Cups where they had them in other countries. They never really did. They didn't do much where they didn't alternate it for the United States. At the end of the day, you don't make that much ratings in the States for soccer.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not going to alternate.
Europe.
Yeah, it's going to be Europe and all these other countries that they're going to do that stuff too. So they're not going to do a lot of it. All right, what do you got? What do you got, Pistolaros closing? This is perfect. It's in 1 hour, 57 minutes.
That's perfect. Wow.
Perfect.
So are we just going to filibust for the next 3 minutes and you wanted me to do it because I just blather incoherently for absolutely no reason?
Blah, 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 blah,
Hey,
blah, blah.
are you guys old enough to remember the Sports Machine?
No.
No?
What is that?
There used to be this old guy on NBC that used to play a show late in evenings.
No.
I was going to have Jackman's intro, the Sports Machine. You guys don't remember it, though. This is it.
What in the world is that? Look at those graphics, Louie.
Oh, my God. Julius Erving?
No, that was the Sports Machine. Scott remembers
What
this.
is that?
I used to watch it. It was on Sunday nights, right after the news, and he would just go over the week of sports. This was before ESPN was even created.
Good evening, everybody. I'm George Michael, and welcome to the
Hello,
Sports
George
Machine.
Michael.
This is
Why are we
awesome.
watching this?
Because
This is disturbing.
I was going to do Jackman's intro for that.
Oh.
Or do you guys remember this one as Jackman's intro?
Oh,
yes.
yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
This is the best, right?
Yeah, you
Tell
should do that
Jackman
one.
I'll beat him in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Dude, this might be one of the best games of all time.
Yeah, but I'll beat him. Tell him I'll beat him at Duck Hunt too.
I don't have that. I'm not going to play that. There was a thing with Merchant. You never seen the old guy?
Marty, I'll beat you in Mortal Kombat and FIFA.
Did you ever
too.
see Merchant yell? Oh, listen.
I will finish it.
I'm gonna let you talk to Victor
Listen.
Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put
Look
somebody
what the
else
old
up
man
in the interview.
says.
What are you talking about? You heard him. You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing.
What about Roy Jones?
You ain't shit. You not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
Larry Merchant, dude.
He's out of his mind.
Larry
Remember
Merchant.
when he
He's
used
got
to,
a set of balls, man.
well, he used to give Roy Jones crap too, but Roy Jones just let a slot off his back.
Yeah, but dude, for him to say that to Mayweather in the ring.
Did you guys see the Netflix on
Larry hating
McGregor?
on me, Merchant.
No.
It's pretty good.
Did you
should
hear about
watch
the
it.
Michael Jordan Netflix thing
Yeah,
that's coming?
Yes,
next year.
that's cool.
10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours.
That's going to be nuts, man. I was just like, no way. That's a lot.
You think they're gonna bring up all the dad and gambling and all
They're
that
gonna-
issues?
Oh, no. That's, you can't talk about that. That's conspiracy theory. No one can hear that.
True.
Yeah.
It's true.
No one can hear that. That's something.
Let's talk about it.
They're
No,
probably,
no.
probably
Let's
going to
bring
talk.
out the truth.
They're probably going
You can't handle the truth.
they're probably going to talk about the fact that he's going to say, I bet you in the show, he stopped playing because his dad passed away. I guarantee you he says it.
Yeah, of course.
And he's not going to talk about like, oh, I was caught gambling and on my
NBA
game.
made me walk away. My dad was
and I was
murdered.
suspended.
Can't do it.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, they were saying that there was like his dad owed like tons of money to people,
Jeez.
like in the millions, tens of millions. I heard. Like his dad was like a huge gambler too. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, all right. So this is going to be, I think, pretty much it right now for CornerKick Radio. We did the Champions League and the World Cup predictions. We probably will be back towards a little bit towards once we get into like the final four and the finals. We'll get into that, and we'll probably have a show specifically around that at the end of the World Cup.
Yeah, we'll watch some games and
then we'll
analyze
probably
those
even
teams.
talk about if Liverpool wins the Champions League tomorrow. So we'll probably go over that stuff. But that is, I think, going to be it. We will be having a Wrestle Talk Radio, but that's going to be on the 13th of June. Everyone's all locked and loaded. Everyone's got their Money in the Bank tickets, their NXT tickets, all-in tickets ready to go. And we'll be representing and at all three events. So that's going to be pretty huge. And then we're going to be back with Chicago Sports Crunch Radio next Friday. I think the week after that we're going to have an off week though. So I think that's pretty much all I got. What do you got, Louie? Because you got a date tonight at 8:00.
That's it.
What's his name?
I heard Monica.
Stop it.
Is it true?
Don't Tom watch.
What's his name?
If Tom finds out,
I think he's coming. I'm gonna go, guys.
All right.
Bye.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Money Marty, you got anything?
No.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.
Save me. No.